Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome to another live session with the Hype Magazine. I'm your editor-in-chief, Jerry Doby, and this evening I got an amazing young lion on with us by the name of Blade Brown. He is part of the BMF Empire. He is an amazing artist. He's got an interesting story. You can imagine the man started out as a dancer, and now he's killing the stages with his lyrical missiles, and I love it. Welcome, Blade.
What's going on with you, boss man?
Oh, all is well. All is well. I appreciate you. Thanks for spending the time, man. I noticed you got a busy, crazy schedule. You got a massive event coming up. Lil Meeks is going to be hosting on the 28th. That's this Friday, right? So it's going down in the A. It's going down in the A. But we're here to get to know you. So I just kind of want to know from the inside looking out, who is the artist Blade Brown BMF?
So Blade Brown is the artist, man. He's basically an artist, man, that wants to change the world through his music, man. Wants to make an impact. Basically wants to, have a song for every mood, somebody could be in. Because you never know, people move through music, man, and you can help it in any kind of way, whether you're in a bad mood or you're sad or you're in a happy mood, you turned up, you're crunk, or just regular situations in life. We all reflect back on music, so that's who Blade is.
Okay. So you had an early start. Mm-hmm. You're like 11 when you first started dabbling into the entertainment industry and whatnot. But what was the defining moment that crossed you over into, you started off as a dancer? What was the defining moment that brought you into the entertainment industry, and what drew you to it?
I was a ladies' man coming up, right. And I used to basically just write poems, and I was cold on the poetry side, so I used to win awards and stuff like that. So my bro, he got a hold of some of my poems, man, and he was like, he was actually the artist, he was actually the rapper and stuff like that before he passed. But he was like, man, you got it, man, you can do this, man, just rap. I said, rap? I said, man, I can't rap. He said, you already doing it. No. He's like, just take a beat and put them lyrics right there to a beat. And I tried it one day, man. I just fell in love with it instantly after that.
So there is a difference in the syncopation of spoken word presentation, and actual rap.
Yeah.
For the lay person, kind of tell us how you work that out as an artist.
Okay, so the difference basically was really it's all in just the beat. It's definitely in the beat that you get. What I do as an artist is I actually, a lot of people write first. On the rap side, I actually listen to the beat first.
Okay.
And, I kind of write to the beat, to the rhythm of it. So that's how I know what my lyrics is going to be and how they're going to, correspond. So in spoken word, it's more a cappella. So you are the beat, you know what I'm saying? Like you make your own, melody to the spoken word. And you put more emphasis on the words versus, it being a complete song and melody.
Okay. So you putting your voice inflection, your timbre, and your intonation, they kind of add the punch.
Yeah.
There you delivering on the spoken word.
There you go.
Okay. I'm trying to decipher it. I don't make music. I can't write no damn poetry. But I appreciate it. I think one of the best that I heard at spoken word was Malcolm Jamal Warner. I happened to, I was doing some menial labor to build stages for the BT Lady of Soul Awards and shit like that. So one night I'm going in to break down this stage that I built, and he's still on there. And so I'm stand in the wings and listening to him do it. And I'm going, man, I really love the way he's controlling this crowd, how it's making them lean forward. You know what I mean? They were really into what he had to say. So I thought that spoken word is real powerful. And to be able to translate that into the rap world is a whole nother skill set. And it's I'm just be amazed. I'm like, I can't do this shit. Roses are red, violets are blue. That's it. I'm done. Well, I'm done. What's the most fun for you, bro, about making music?
Man, making it and just seeing like the people reaction and the people that love it, you know, and respect it and you know, just getting those phone calls and seeing, you know, the screenshots of people listening to your music and they love it, you know, worldwide.
Mhm.
That's a thing. It's like your work, you know, is not for nothing, you know, and that's basically what you want to put music out for.
Right.
It's for, you know, it's for them. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of artists they don't listen to their own music. You know, they be like, man, you ain't no fan of your music. Like, nah, that's for y'all. You know, that's for
Mm.
y'all. That's what we make it for.
So you don't really listen to your own joints? Just
Nah.
because you hear it like 100 times when you
Yeah,
make it.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And I perform it, so it
Okay.
gets redundant. You know what I'm saying? For me. Oh
Uh,
yeah.
well, you know, do you do production as well? Do you dabble in
No,
that?
no.
None of that?
I did about a year, and I interned for about a year with a major producer out of Dayton, Ohio, where I'm from. So shout out to DJ Swift, man, and DJ Prophet. But no, I just wanted to stick more on the artist side.
Mm.
Um, if it came down to it, where I had to, you know, record myself, you know, in the studio, I could do that. You know what
You
I'm
can punch
saying?
the buttons, huh? You can
Oh
punch
yeah,
the board. You can punch the board. Okay. I feel
there
it.
you go. I know how I can flip a couple of buttons.
Okay. Okay. Um, I look at music, the evolution of music,
Mm-hmm.
and I see that, you know, we've gone from the real hip hop, real street story bars. You know what I mean? Now you coming up in Dayton, you got
Yeah.
some real stories.
Oh yeah.
There's some real. I came up a little bit in Shaker Heights in Cleveland Heights and Shaker Heights. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So that was my childhood time. And
Yeah.
so there's some real stories to be had coming out of Ohio. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It ain't relegated to just them folks in LA and New York
Right.
and Memphis and whatnot, Florida.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's a whole different, but it's a whole different Midwest kind of story.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how did that affect the stories that you tell even to this day and
Mm-hmm.
how you present them?
It was rough. You know, it was rough in Dayton, Ohio. Dayton, Ohio is definitely rough. You know, when the crime rate. You know, I think when I was coming up, man, there, I think for 7 years in a row, you know, we was rated number one in the most, you know, homicides and murders and just the most crime in city, man. And small Dayton, Ohio, out of all the cities, you know.
Mm.
So it was rough, you know, and I was raised by my mom, so she was a single parent. And you know, I watched her do, you know, work 3 jobs to take care of me, man. So I always wanted to put, you know, more effort into, you know, giving it back to her, you know, the best way I could. But it was rough, you know,
Mm.
coming up as an artist in Dayton on the rap side, you know, they of course they really never had nobody to make it famous like that
Right.
from Dayton on the rap side. It's
On the
more of
rap
a
side.
yeah, some more of the singers and stuff. So R&B and you know, Roger Troutman, you know, all this stuff. So on the rap side, nobody believed. You know what I'm saying? It was like, oh man, dude, you know, get you a job, man. You ain't about to make it, you know what? You know what I'm saying? So it was like taking that and using that as a tool to prove them wrong. You know, I didn't care what I had to do. I was gonna prove them wrong, you know. And basically, that's what I did. So it's always an impact, you know, when it took the non-belief, you know, from others around me to believe. Like, I'm gonna be the first one, you
Okay.
know, to really make it.
Okay. So now you got a couple of different geographical experiences, right? So you got Ohio, and then is
Yeah,
it Jacksonville, North Carolina?
yeah, that's where I was born. Yep,
Okay.
yep. But my
So
dad was in the Marines, and
okay.
I was born on campus. So,
Okay.
um, yeah, yeah,
Okay. All right. So he that was rough. You know, the
yeah,
time that you were exposed to him, you know what I mean? I
yeah.
understand you said you were raised by a single mom. That
Right.
that, that was rough.
Yeah,
Especially as
yeah,
a Marine, they crazy as hell. Uh,
yeah.
I'm retired Army, and I know I'm crazy, but the Marines is crazy.
Oh yeah, I seen him. I think when I was born, my mom left him when I was 2 years old. So
Mm, okay.
that was
I understand. I understand. Um, and then now you're in the A.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. So that's a whole different musical history, a
Yes.
whole different culture.
Yes.
When I say a whole, there's a couple of cultures out in that you know, you already know. So I'm like, it's a different place. I spent like a month once.
Yeah.
On one of my trips out there. I spent a whole month.
Yeah.
There's so many layers and nuances to that city and this musical culture. What do you take from it, and how do you enjoy it?
Man, I go back to 04, 05, you know what I'm saying? So it's like going back to to the A times out here now and then, and then seeing the celebrities now that was back then. It's a whole, whole different wave. And then the generations after us, it's just different. It's really, really, really different. It's some things is really unbelievable. Some things is mind-boggling too at the same time.
Yeah, yeah. I never felt at home in Atlanta. Probably because I'm not an artist. I'm a journalist. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what though, I'm gonna tell you something. I've been around, a lot of places, man. And on the artist side, I've never been in a city that show artists, no matter what kind of artist you are, no matter how long you've been doing music, love. It's love on the artist side. Okay. And of course, they done turned it. It's been so much love now that they done turned it into a business, so where they're making money off the artists now. But I remember back in 05, 06, it was never nothing like that. It was just purity love as an artist, and pull up here, show your talent. Come perform for free. It's just you're never gonna get that nowhere else. The United States. For that much love as an artist, like that's the thing to do down here.
Okay. Yeah, things did change. I mean, you used to be able to go to open mics and you sign up DJ the music. And when your name was called, out of that 20 or 30 people that was there to rock,
man, they want
to do your thing.
$100 for that.
Yeah, they want a few hundred for it, or $1,500 for a 7 o'clock opening slot for an artist a mainstream artist who ain't gonna come till 1 o'clock in the morning. And the closer the closer you get to the headliner's time, the more expensive it gets. I'm like, damn, that I find it difficult to be art. What was the biggest surprise as you became a professional with it and really, really got into it? What was the biggest surprise about the business part of the music business for you?
Not knowing the business and seeing how many other people don't know the business that you think, like for me, knowing it and then have a conversation with these, celebrities that, you look up to, and you realize like bad business really, came across the board to a lot of artists, and it was because they didn't know the business and didn't, look through the fine print of the contracts and, stuff like that. So that was kind of like the biggest surprise to me. And then, just seeing everything inside, versus on the outside, like seeing somebody on TV or BET or MTV, you might think they're really doing, stuff like that on the videos and stuff, and to come to reality, it don't be that way. You be like, oh wow, it's all a hicks, it's an illusion.
An illusion. Yeah.
There you go.
Smoke and mirrors. Yeah. I have in my career as a journalist, I don't just always sit behind the computer. I actually have to go out and meet with people, and sometimes I have been shocked. Yeah. To see you drove up in this car where you just spent $100,000 on rims and tires.
Right.
For whatever, I can't even pronounce the damn Italian rims that they be riding around on.
Right.
But your house is a shack.
Yeah. Don't make sense.
You at the club. And excuse me, I'm not putting nobody down for spending their money the way they want to spend their money.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, you got to.
You can't throw $10,000 at the club and then your roof is caving in.
Yeah, that don't make sense.
Or your mama's house ain't taken care of. I am an old school dude. I'm 58. I'll be 59 this year. And it just kind of pisses me off to watch these young people. But I've been proud of some of these young people who are now buying real estate.
Yes.
Flipping houses, buying back the block to make sure that people have a place to live and food to eat.
That's one thing I can say about this new generation now is that, you know, because they wasn't forced to go outside and play and, you know, do the hopscotch, four square and all of those, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They stayed inside and they played video games and they got smart everything and smart this and smart that. They became knowledgeable. You know, you have a 16, 17-year-old with their own business now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
20, you're like, oh man, that's what's up. So they are smarter. They are definitely smarter, you know, because of technology and everything.
Right. I shout out some of the youngsters, you know, rest in peace, Young Dolph, young brother, genius. He put a lot of people on.
Yes, sir.
Soldier Boy, crazy as he is, he understood the internet and marketing and things like that. And he's achieved some things that, you know, CEOs of Fortune 500 companies haven't achieved. You feel me? As a young, brilliant black man, who's a rapper, an entertainer. You know what I mean?
Right.
So speaking of which, you know, we've got the multiple iterations of BMF, and, you know, BMF is now being highlighted on an amazing series. It just entered season 2. BMF Empire is really breaking out and doing this thing. You're the lead artist from BMF Empire. Speaking of which, y'all got a Friday the 28th down at the Atrium. Y'all got this mad event coming out. It's a big bang event hosted by Lil Meech, Big Meech. Feel me? And you got some amazing music. I really am enjoying this song. Look at it that you just dropped, closing out 2021, man. So talk to me about that experience and joining the BMF family, and, you know, the respect that comes and the expectations that come for excellence that have always come from the BMF music label.
Got you. I got you, man. So thank you, man, for the song. The Look at It song was kind of inspired, you know, by DJ The Don. He's a celebrity DJ. He's, you know, worked with a lot of, you know, celebrities or whatever. But yeah, man, you know, we linked up, but he was just like, man, send me some beats that you like, you know, on YouTube. So I sent him about 20 crazy beats, stuff like that, you know, and he came back with that one, you know what I'm saying, and a few more, but that was one of the ones that stood out to me. And as soon as I heard it, you know, and it was crazy because the night before, this watch I wear, it's an AP. The night before, I'll show you. The night before, I was at the club, and, you know, a female asked me. They said, "Let me see that watch." I said, "Oh, here you go." They said, "Is it real?" I said, "Look at it," you know, and that's kind of how Look at It, you know, came about, you know, because there's actually that moment was still in my head. The next day when he sent me the beats, and I was listening to the beats, you know, I'm like, "Look at it, bitch! Look at it, bitch!" And it just, you know, and that was the history after that.
Yeah, that was a fun joint, man. I enjoyed the visuals. I listened to the song. I'm like, okay, you got something special. You know, I don't have to live the life to understand when there's something special in the artist.
Gotcha.
I think you're gonna be somebody that we talk about for years to come. So I'm excited to see what 2022 brings. What's up your sleeve, man?
Man, I got a whole lot up my sleeve, man. As far as, you know, the BMF family, man, I've been down, you know, since like 03, 04. You know, rest in peace, Dante Edwards, man. You know, then after he passed away, you know, Juice took over. Rest in peace, Mama Juice, First Lady, you know, BMF, you know, Meech's sister, man. So rest in peace to her. And right now, man, we rocking, you know what I'm saying, with OG Big Dave, man, free OG Big Dave, man. And, you know, he started at BMF Empire, man. And it's just really, you know what I'm saying, that's actually Meech's, you know, nephew, Meech and Jerry's nephew.
Okay.
And he started BMF Empire. And we just been rocking, you know, going hard ever since, man. You know, of course, I'm one of the artists on the movement, man. Shout out to, BMF Gambino, the president, Trill Will, Flat Blocker, what I'm saying? Shout out to New Money, shout out to Elijah Lamar from the BMF TV series, Miss Raindrop, everybody part of the Empire, man. So we just been rocking, Sauce Nino, you know what I'm saying? I can go on, man. Rich Poe. So yeah, it's just like we just been rocking, going hard, man. You know what I'm saying? And all thanks to my manager, payroll, Mama's Management. You know what I'm saying? They're incredible, man. I signed a contract with them on the 26th of September, and it's been non-stop ever since. You know what I'm saying?
I see. I pay attention to you. I pay attention to your social media. I've actually got hip to you from somebody else.
Okay.
Got this cat, Blade Brown, out there in Atlanta. You got to check him out. I'm like, really? I'm like, okay, yeah. It was somebody from St. Louis. So I was like, what? He's like, yeah, he's on the BMF Empire. He's out there in Atlanta doing his thing, and they moving him crazy. Like he's moving for real. Some old school, real deal movement. You know what I mean? Not a lot of bullshit and talk, but actual movement. I see your face in the clubs. I see you performing. I see the crowds responding to you. I see you out there shaking hands, kissing babies, doing things. You're in the community as well. You know what I mean? And so you just being a good citizen. And that's building a strong platform, and it's good business. You know what I mean? So just shout out to you, man, for doing your thing. You feel me? Making good music. Keep making good music. I know you're gonna be all right. You know So what are you most looking forward to? I know you're ready to perform. Get out on the major tours.
Yeah, just reaching out, man, to, like I said, to the world. I know we, get ready to start the tour. One of the most things I'm looking forward to, man, is my, interview on the Breakfast Club. I am working on my story, as far as shooting it at Netflix. They want to pick up on it. I got HBO Max and Hulu that's interested as well. So to definitely be looking out for the Blade Brown story.
Okay.
That's nice. Oh yeah.
That's gonna be dope. I'm not even gonna act, since you're in negotiations with, HBO Max and Netflix and whatnot. I'm not gonna ask you about the premise of the story. I'm not gonna ask you about the synopsis of the story, because I know they get particular and fickle about all that early release of information to the media and whatnot. But I'm gonna invite you back after everything's solidified.
Okay.
So we can talk about it. You feel me? Give you some shine. Man, is there anything that you want? Breakfast Club, congratulations. You know what I mean?
Look forward to that one.
Yeah, that's big. That's massive. That's absolutely massive. Yes, sir. You know what I mean? The hype ain't nothing to sneeze at, brother, but that's the Breakfast Club. I love it.
Oh, yeah. No.
Okay. All right. Man, is there anything that you wanted to cover that I may have neglected?
Nah, man, just shout out to the whole BMF family, man. You know what I'm saying? Just be looking out for us, man. And, just shout out to 50 Cent, you know what I'm saying, for even accepting the offer. Free Big Meech, free the whole, BMF family and whole, and we're doing it for the ones that we lost, man. We lost a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And then we always been, looked at in a negative light. And it's never been the case. You know what I'm saying? It was always smoke and mirrors with us. So, when people meet us, they were like, man, y'all cool, y'all humble, blah, blah, blah. Like they got a whole different impression on how they thought we was because of what the media, put out. So just shout out to everybody that's on positivity, man, and staying COVID free. And a shout out to you, man, for having me on.
And I appreciate you for taking the time. It's late night. It's like almost 10 o'clock. It's 9:30 out there in the A, man. We in the evening time. I'm taking time away from your family. I salute your family for allowing me to have this time with you as well. You know what I mean? And I look forward to talking to you again, man. When we can talk about that movie stuff. I'm excited for you about that, bro. I'm excited for them, and hopefully, it's time that our experiences as men of distinction, you know what I mean?
Yes, it is.
Come to life. You feel me?
Yes.
So
most definitely.
I'm with that. All right, man. All right, everybody. Blade Brown BMF. Hey, the single is, look at it. It's out now on all the DSPs. January 28th. I promise I'm gonna get this edited tonight before I go to bed. January the 28th, Friday, January 28th at the Atrium in A. I think the doors open at 8 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
The BMF Empire Big Bang Blowout, man. Lil Meech is hosting. Free Big Meech. Everybody's coming in peace and celebration and making it happen. Blade Brown gonna be in the building. You gonna grace the stage, right?
Oh yeah, man. The whole Empire, man, gonna be in the building.
Okay.
The whole BMF, man, is gonna be in the building, man. So it's gonna be nice, man. We're gonna try to make it a movie for sure.
All right. Well, you know, I got a couple of correspondents that are gonna be in the house.
Okay.
We'll definitely cover the situation and bring us back some insider details. You feel me? So I'm looking forward to it. All right, man. Thank you again. This has been the Hype Magazine live sessions. Blade Brown, BMF Empire is going down. Look at it as the single. Go get it. All the DSPs is there. Check him out. Where can they find you online?
Hey, man, you can find me on Instagram at Blade Brown BMF. Okay. Everything Blade Brown BMF.
Okay. All right. I really appreciate you. Until next time, we out.